Hello folks, and welcome back to the Western Shore on Fs17, and indeed the Batcave. And a wee shout out to, now apologies, Fs17. I'm probably making a mess of that, but hey, I can make a mess of most things, but yes. Not only did the lad subscribe, he's left a comment and a wee question, and the answer to said question, the modern classics, yeah, it's covered in the MR mod, the basic, but and hopefully I'll remember to do this, I will leave a link to the website where you can get the one that makes it all worthwhile, because the mod itself, MR, does main game, it does the expansion, the platinum, it does I think it does all the main DLCs, but there's a lot of tweaks to be done. And if you go to this website where they've got all the XMLs that other people have done, it gives you a much wider scope of stuff you can use. So it's listed, I think, on the mod hub, but if not, I'll put a link to it in the description. So anyway, that all being said, and very welcome you are too, sir. Welcome. We could probably have another gear there around nuts with a poor soul. I think that clutch is on its way out. It just takes forever to kick in. Anywho, hope everybody's in good form and having a grand time. Still loving the sky boxes in this. Quite impressive, to say the least. That way? Yeah, that way. Woo-hee. You're not liking that, lass, are you? Ooh, you're really not liking that. Ooh. Come on, girl. If there was any heft, I would put some straw in the bucket, but don't think that's really going to help matters. Right, so take that diff lock off, because it does actually affect your steering, your turning circle. There we are, right. And we catch most of that. Yeah, I know there's an awful lot of drone work going on here, but right, there we are, good enough. Oh girl, dig in. It's quite a jump, that second to third. Quite a jump indeed. Anywho, you can see across there the other field. I've not done a huge amount since the last video. I usually do quite a bit in the meantime. I had a wee trundle round on a reinvigorated Pleasant Valley 19. There's a huge amount of updates since I last looked at it, huge amount. But unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on your point of view, but from the video point of view, unfortunately, as I decided to have a go at recording, my brother phoned. And so rather than actually having a video that was of interest to most people, I had a video of me talking to my brother, and basically stood outside this one looking at the sky, which I think is probably not the most exciting video you've ever seen. So yeah, I might have to do that again. So anywho, I'll have to get back to that, but I'm just having fun in 17, it's as simple as that. It might not look as pretty, and I actually turned the A down just to see what difference that would make. So I've got it on 2 at the moment. Not a huge difference, I have to say. Well, I can't really say that, oh, that's definitely worse or that's definitely better. So, yeah, I probably should lift that up there. There's the mess I made with the combine. Yeah, I know. Don't worry, that'll soon go going up here. Oh, snatch gear change. Get on. I used to love pulling that off of one of these, because this is a... No, wait a minute. This is not the tractor I was about to talk about, is it? Don't know. What are you? Yeah, Rear Authority. No, it was I never actually drove this one in real life, but the 600 series and definitely the 300 were a crash box. And alright. I'll not go into why a crash box is called a crash box, or indeed where you would find them now. And you do still get them now, but not terribly common. Okay, didn't like that then. But yeah, getting a snatch gear change, especially that going uphill, under power, under load as well. Making that work, that was such a wee buzz. And every machine, although on paper the torque curve is this and the power curve is that and your revs should be this, and that doesn't follow. It really doesn't follow. Each machine has its own characteristic. Hence why I usually refer to them as women, female, because sometimes they're in a good mood and they play nicely, other times they can be a right toe rag and test your patience, but that's just the joys of it. But oh man, when they're going well, they are fabulous. And the real reason they had a crash box in the older girls was power. The engine didn't have a huge amount of power, so everything was done to get as much of that power as possible from the engine to the ground. And a crash box, or straight cut as it's known these days, is the best way of doing that. Right, there we're going with that. So yes, so yeah, and yeah, I'll stop talking. Yeah, I'm a bit daft in gearboxes and the gubbins. Again, it's the same with computers. I like games, but what really gets me going is the hardware behind it. And the reason I like more realistic is not necessarily that it looks good, it's having tried to get a program to mimic a very simple physics reaction. It's just unbelievably complicated. I'm not very good at physics for a start, so that's kind of awkward to say the least. But yeah, I was famous at one point for, there's a game called Baldur's Gate many moons ago, and then Baldur's Gate 2 came out, and everybody laughed because the devs were going on about realism. And you know, really? It's sword and sorcery. Where does realism come by? I got it. What they were talking about was, apart from scripted hair, as in wind blowing, so the hair went regardless, and nothing else moved but the hair. But the one thing they did do was they got water, so that when you stepped in a puddle of water, you got a ring going out and coming back in, and kept going until it finally dissipated. And it was brilliantly done. It was such a simple thing, and I got the what's it taken right out of me for that one, but I appreciated the technical achievement. Same as when a certain company called BFG came out with a little card that you stick in your computer, and it didn't do graphics, it just did physics. And it had a 256 meg cache memory on it, and its whole reason was to do physics. The idea being you have your CPU for calling the shots, whether it be feeding the CPU or feeding the physics card. The GPU would be the one that actually turned the instructions into something recognisable, and the physics took the load off the CPU. So the three of them playing together, it was amazing. Unfortunately Nvidia bought it and then it became physics and they ruined it. But hey, not that I'm bitter and twisted about it at all, but I still have my BFG card. But Nvidia, in all fairness, did just saw that physics was the way forwards and didn't want somebody else stealing their thunder. Unfortunately it took them quite a few years to stop making it a proprietary number. Yes. Anyway, I probably should get back to Farm Sim. Sorry, I may have wandered off topic slightly. It's not like me. So, anywho, we are almost done with harvesting things, I think. Actually, let's just Bess. Right, let's just have a wee nosy, see what's what. That way round. So, oh, I've got grass now. Because, I wonder what things he does. Why are you not doing that? Oh, right. It's the wrong game, Greg. It is indeed the wrong game. Oh, hey. Right, so, got him done, got 55, 46 is done, so grass will be next. And then we have to get over to the coos, which are up here at Bramble Lane. I should have, yeah, I've got the turbo farmer up there. Because at some point, I'm not sure, I'm going to get a... Well, what I used to do is just go and get a bale trailer and stick it on the back of the turbo farmer. That might be what I end up doing. But first things first, well, because you can get the... Need to get the straw over there, because there's no... Well, I could use it for pigs, I suppose, but I haven't really... I'm going to bother with pigs, but we'll see. I don't know, should I bother with pigs? There's a question. Not a very exciting one, admittedly, but it is nonetheless a question. So, coos were the way forwards, I think. So, hey, well, let's just... No, let's buy stuff. That's always a fun thing to do. Oh, and just while we're on the topic, or on the page rather, you notice all these have the little MR bit. So let's because you'll see MR in front of everything. MR Modern Classic DLC, and then you'll see that because these are now a mixture. There's the unmodded version, because what it does when you download an XML, it effectively makes another copy of it. So it's only a few kilobytes, very light, but it is essentially different. And if you get, for example, an MR trailer, the fill level may be, the fill plane may be different, and the quantity that it can take may have been altered. So it may still be a Metaltech 520 or whatever they call them, but in real life it takes, I don't know, 8,000 litres. So instead of being a 10,000 litres, it's now an 8,000 litre trailer. And just little things like that. So it does make copies, and I love that thing, it just makes such a good noise. So that's, yeah, as soon as you put the MR mod in, you will start getting doubles, and some will be the MR mod and some will be the bog standard. There is an MR one for that, but I don't use it often enough, and I didn't think I was going to use it in this map, so I didn't bother. Right, so there we are, that's that. Bale trailer, do we, oh well, I suppose I could do one of them. We got anything a bit more interesting? Not really. Oh, I've got you. I wonder how many bales you take. Because bear in mind, I've not got terribly big tracatories. Standard or... Oh, no, let's have a ladders. Let's have ladders. You're recording stuff, aren't you? Yes, you are. Good girl. Right. It wouldn't be the first time I've launched off and started blithering away and I'm not actually recording anything. That has also happened. I know, that's also a shock. Right. Wait a minute, that's... yeah, let's try that. Let's try that. So we do that. Yes, yes. Back, back, back. Lots of back. That one. No, not you. Well, let's get him off the field for a start off. Let's have a gear. Oh! Right, clutch in. That's brilliant! Never noticed that before. Yeah, sorry, we'll let the clutch out. It's actually the back wheel sliding till the torque catches. There you go. That's a very great thing. I'm sorry, but that kind of thing appeals to me. And this is so manoeuvrable. I have to say the Jukuba is not the most manoeuvrable beastie in... Manoeuvrable? Manoeuvral? Oh, anyway. It's not the most turny beastie in the world. Manoeuvral. Yes. They invented a word there. But, so yeah, trying to use this as much as I can. But it's just too big and slow. It's by far the most fun to drive, though. Oops. You're not happy with that, are you? Go on, girl. There you are. So... now this will probably be the one that I use for the bale trailer. But... for the sake of getting there and back in a reasonable amount of time... Oh, wait, you're a proper manual, aren't you? I'm just going to do the Damien thing here. And make a complete mess of that. Right, that now should be the boy. There we are. Lovely. That'll do. And about there. Any more perhaps then? Right there. Right, that'll be you. Damien. Oh, actually, let's get this boy out there. Sorry, a wee bit of tidying up. I'm terrible for jumping off halfway through and going doing something else, so... oh, and you need hand throttle. I don't know why it needs full hand throttle, but it does. It just will not do anything other than creep, no matter what you do with the throttle, and yet as soon as you give it full hand throttle, oh, happy days. He's off like a rocket then. And this could be entertaining, to say the least. When I try it, it may or may not work. Oh, I'm gonna lose my mirror. Nope, I didn't. Piggy Nora, that was close. Right, let's have a cheat. Well, actually, that wasn't too bad. We'll just finish that off like that. Do that. And handbrake on. Right, off we go. Charge. Do. Oh, Stars are starting to come through. Well, time's getting on, I suppose. Yeah, not you, not you. Come here. Probably do better if I didn't run into bars. Now that seems awful quiet to me, but I'm not the best hearing, it has to be said, so... Right, so let's try 30 then, see how that goes. That's a bit better. Right. Whee! Oh, will come. Getting a bit dull, so dusk is the dodgy time. Wrong way round. Yeah, I completely made a mess of that. Ooh. Right. Yeah, you quite finished. That dump valve does get a wee bit carried out. Ooh, jings. That's not bad. Come on. This is what I mean, it's great on the road, but well, it's an old school JCB and they were just a bit gutless. But see that slowing down with the gears. Love that. Whoa. Watch out for the truck. Do we have a 6th gear? Oh, heck we do. Right, okay then. Charge! Oh, that's a bit scary. Let's just knock it back one. This also has a nasty habit of washing out in corners. Or understeering, whichever way you want to look at it. Hence why I don't have it in 4-wheel drive, because that just, oh dear, really not good for road. Well, that's because this one, along with the other girls on the farm, were all mechanical 4-wheel drive. None of this fancy electronic spread the torque around. It was just basically a lump of metal. Yeah. The clutch is the one thing that Mowgli and somebody else had various attempts at, but couldn't just get it quite right. Oi! Oh, you toe rag! Who said you could do that then? Oh, that's not good. What do you mean closed? There's work to be done, people. I don't know. Can't get stuff. There's a nice guy though. Yes. Right. Well. Well, poo is what I say to that. So I'll have to come off me. I wonder how you change it. Right, that. So what does that do? Vehicle HUD icons. What? Oh, right, okay. Right. Next. Time scale at night. Let's try 15 then. That's 21. Right, okay. Whoa! Oh, right, okay, yeah, we're going now. 1500 piggy Nora. Right, well that worked. Whoa! Yeah, that worked. Okay, when do you open? 8 o'clock. That seems positively pedestrian now. We might have lost a bit of money there. Anyway, I can go and have a look till that opens. Because I want... Oh, that's not bad. That's alright. Reasonable... Ah, that's what I was looking for. We can double up. I love these old tyres. Bounce like nobody's business. And once they get a bounce on, they're a pain in the what's it to stop. But let a bit of air out of them, and the sidewalls are tall enough that you then have a fantastic machine for off-road, and they just float. They're just brilliant. It's never... Oop, there we are. I was never a big fan of that bendy bus drawbar, but hey, people better than me decided it was a good idea, so who am I to argue? Well, like me, obviously, but yeah. Right, Macduff. Now for the fun bit. And stop doing that. Turning a circle in this leaves a lot to be desired. Really does. Could make getting out of here a bit entertaining. No, that's not enough. That will be. Alright, what have I just done to my steering? Whoa, hey? Alright, why have I got a red thing? What have I just done? Ooh! So get rid of that. Hmm. Why would you want that? That was hitting the letter M for some reason, so we'll put that away. Anyway, yeah, don't know what that was all about, but yeah, do we think? You there? Well, that might work, yeah. Oh, whoops. Wrong button. Let's do that. Yeah, I know, the revs are too low, shocking behaviour. Now normally I'll be hanging out there going, is it there yet? But by the magic of Farm Sim, that's not going to work, is it? Well, we shall try, you never know. Whew. Ta-da! Right, I'm just going to have to... Yeah, by the time we get around it's not going to be quick enough, so we'll just do a wee lap of honour. Because I've had fun and games getting out of here already with various machines. So, just take a nice long swing, nice and tight to that side. See how it goes. Oh ho! There we go. Scared the gatepost, but it didn't hit it. And that will do. Clutch, come on. I don't know who does the servicing in these vehicles, but there are dodgy clutches all over the place. New set of clutch springs, really. There we are. No, that's not right. Right, now in a minute you'll see the difference between high speed and high torque. Because this thing's all about horsepower, not so good in torque. So, yeah, I know. Oh. It's worse than that, he's dead, Jim. Go on. Go on, girl, you can do it. Right, so if we do that, and that. Yes. This one might not last too long because, yeah, it's quick, but oh man, it's gutless. And I love my JCBs, but you know, even I can see they're not the best boys. But here we are. Now this one actually should be, that bonnet should be about head height, a lot taller than it is, because that's quite a big girl. But anyway, so next thing is going to be experimenting with bales. Now I have the telehandler up there. I think I've got pallet forks on it, but not all else. Now you can use pallet forks, and yes, I have used pallet forks, and it's neither nice nor polite, but it is effective. It does work. There we are. Right then. Yes. Fiat Agri, what a machine. Right, there we go now. So, we'll leave that there. Put the handbrake on, so hopefully it'll be there when I come back. Well, oh yeah, I've got one of them as well. Forgot about that. And as soon as I get the bales in, well, actually, no, I'm doing it again. That's my target time wise. So, tell you what I will do though, because I've got a memory like the proverbial what's it. so we've got 4. Oh. You're meant to be a power shift. Why are you not doing power shift things? Right. That's actually quite clever. And 5 and you go back to 4 down to 1. Alright, that's quite clever. The gears react to where you are with the previous gear rather than just starting at a set point. Yeah, that's pretty good. Right, so I didn't actually want you anyway. Was it you then? No? You. Oh, right, it was the other half of you. Ta-da! And what have I got in the front? I have pallet forks in a bucket. That's not really what I want at all. Pooh. In fact, the pallet forks... Because I think... I'll have to check the map description, but I think this is the one where you... What? Behave yourself. Right, that's so nosy. Coos, where are you? You're up there, aren't you? Right. And yes, I am about to bump the video off. So I think this is one of them there situations where you muck it out by hand or by trackatory, if you're me. And you can now, has that got a... No, that's... Oh, that's a silo pit. Get on. Well now. It's a bit far away, but we do have grass all around this place. What's through there then? Oh, there's a wee bit of grass. So, do the coos come out and wander about here then? Yeah. Alright, more mud. I'm seeing you. Oopsie, not hurt my toe. Get off. Right, so... Oh, I mean, look at that. And I'm right dead centre in the middle of the map. It's a good size. I don't know, I actually don't know what size it is, a double size or... I don't think it's 4 times, but it might be. It's a fair old size anyway. I mean, you can see in the farm is where the cluster of yellow dots is, then down where the animal sales and the wee bit there is. Kinda reminds me of a little version, actually it's a little version of Dumfriesshire for me. But I'm sure you could, wherever you are on the west coast of the UK, you could probably find somewhere very similar. But yes, I just can't go over this map. I was so surprised when I saw Bullet Bill posting. And then when I saw the map, I just thought, oh man, I got to load up for Fs17 again. I've got to have a go at that. I'm so glad I did. Ooh, that'd be a big field. Yes, that'd be a big field indeed. And of course the wee bit for buying it's at the other end. But that'll be a different farm again. So anyway, next time I will have bought a bale spike. Taken a couple of days to drive down there, really. I'm trying to doing a piece of camera here. Thank you. Take a couple of days to drive down to the shop and pick it up and come back again, because that telehandler is painfully slow. And then we will be good, but the question is, where do we put stuff? Can I get to that? I think I can get to that. I don't know if cows can get to this as well though. See, this is the thing, I have no idea where the cows wander about here and what's storage and what everything else is. I gotta stop just jumping up in the air for no apparent reason. That's probably not very good either. Actually, where you are is probably where I'll end up putting the bales. Putting the straw in there I think would be a reasonable thing to do. And what's this? Oh, that could be your midden. Right. Is that your midden there then? Oh, yes, that's your midden. Of course it pigging well is, you idiot. Yes. Scrape the tractor, up there, reverse out, all the way across, and into there. When it gets through, dig it. Aye, right, okay. Took me long enough, but I got there. Right, folks. That's kind of it for now. I am going to probably do another one right at the back of this. After I've got the aforementioned bits. If you made it this far, thank you very much. Hoping I'm not making you too dizzy by doing that, so I'll just run over here for something different to look at. So this is Bramble Farm, I believe. Yes, Bramble Lane. Bramble Lane Farm. This will be the next source of entertainment, hopefully. I will find somewhere suitable to plonk some bales and get some bales over here. So bale carting for the next one. Thank you all for watching. Any questions I will do my bestest to answer either in text and or in the video. And if you played Fs17 and you haven't played it for a while and you fancy doing something just a little different, go on, stick it back in, have a play, you'll not regret it. It's sufficiently different from I'm doing it again, right, I'm going, right, enough, right. Thank you for watching, I'm going to bugger off now. I shall talk to you soon, take it easy, ta-ra for now.